Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
We've run into a snag, as you're no doubt aware, with the planning department. Unfortunately, when I first moved here, I assumed, perhaps incorrectly, that because the business had, the building had been used as a business prior to our arrival, that there would be no problems in terms of opening our business. However, there apparently have been ordinance changes since the business closed 3.5 years ago, and our operations are totally different, as you know, from the previous occupier. And the council are now requesting, in order to comply with those ordinances, that we put in 26 paved parking spaces and do certain landscaping and certain other things to the property before they'll allow us to open. And the cost is many thousands of dollars. The problem is that I only have a lease for 2 years. The owners at the end of that time are considering whether to demolish and rebuild or do something of that nature. So they're kind of reluctant to spend the sort of monies that would be involved in making those alterations just for a short period of 2 years.
Yeah. So where are you at right now? Are they reconsidering that, or that is with the Regional Planning Commission, which is an advisory to the Board of County Commissioners? Are you going to be seeing the Board of County Commissioners?
Well, yes. Actually, what happened is we convened a meeting. I've got to say a sincere thank you to Commissioners Butch and John, who came over personally, and to Al from the Small Business Development Association. All of them have been most supportive, and I really want to thank them for that. And also Scott, your head of your fire department, who also came up to review the property. And after a walk round with myself and the owner, it was agreed that we should put in for a waiver for possibly a period of a year, which would give us a chance to get the business up and running. And if, of course, it's as successful as we hope it's going to be, then at that time we would make all the improvements that they require. My problem is that they don't convene their next meeting until the middle of November. Now that means that we've been sitting there since the end of August up until now with no income coming in whatsoever. And that's put an incredible strain on yours truly, because I'm funding this whole project out of my pension. I had a supporting backer in Las Vegas initially, but when all these delays occurred, they backed out. So it means that maybe I'm looking for a Pahrump supporter as well. I don't know. But basically, we're in urgent need. I was led to believe at one stage that they could convene a special meeting in order to deal with this, but I've heard nothing further about that. So even assuming that that meeting takes place mid-November, and that they are then able to approve our waiver, and we meet the other requirements that they need, which the owners have agreed to do, then we probably are still not going to be open at the very earliest, the 1st of December. And unfortunately, we're going to lose all that Christmas trade, which is so important to our early survival.